Hi everyone, my name is Professor Benjamin and I will be your instructor for this 4-week winter term course beginning on December 21st and then it ends on January 15th. So it starts on a Monday and ends on a Friday. While it seems to be 4 full weeks, it is not 4 full weeks. It's 3 weeks and then a little bit of the last 4th week. So there's a ton of content to cover in a short period of time. And so there is a lot of work in this course over this short, brief period of time. There's you'll be graded using a couple different means of assessment. Forum posts will be 1. Assignments will be 2, and then a midterm and a final exam. So it's a lot in a short period of time. If you feel like you can't put the time and energy, and I'm talking like 10 to 15, maybe 20 hours a week, if you can't do that, this may not be the best class for you. It is definitely also a difficult time of the year. If you do celebrate some of the holidays, it is definitely a difficult kind of endeavor to take on. So you have to make sure that you're willing and able to put the time and energy into the course that this course deserves over this short period of time. So I just wanted, the purpose of this video is to give you a little walkthrough. So there's some background information on me here. I have been at the college full-time for quite some time, and I teach environmental science, geography, and I also teach a technology and justice course. I also have a lot of experience with GIS work. And I have worked for the New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection. I did for almost 10 years, actually 8 years, but I did some consulting work for them on the side for a couple years before I came over full-time to Community College of Philadelphia. So background information on me is here. Of course, here is the key, big, definite object that you need to read and understand and know my requirements, and that is, of course, the syllabus. So make sure you read through that. Really important, the last page of the syllabus gives you all the due dates for this short condensed semester, and it also, under the requirements, it gives you all the ideals to the assignments, the forum posts, the midterm, and the final exam. So please spend some time looking at that. It's very important. And the next thing that you'll see here are announcements. I will be sending out weekly announcements, weekly roundups. Some of the information in there can help you on the midterm and the final exam. Also, there are weekly walkthroughs, and I'll show you that in a second, that go with each of the sessions, and they're important to look at as well. Modules will be visible to you, as well as syllabus and grades. So these are really the main items you'll be using this semester. So the homepage, make sure you read through it. The announcements tab, make sure that when I send out announcements, you read them. Modules here, syllabus here, grades tab here. Everything you need to succeed is right here. Now, mostly you'll be using this modules tab, and you're going to click on it, and you'll see that everything is contained within these modules. So the first module here is the course information module, and you'll see we use an OER textbook, so an open resource textbook. So here is the file for the textbook. So there is no purchasing of a textbook. Everything you need is here. These are, of course, the instructions for the course, the same sort of instructions you see on the home page. Then you have a video on how to use the grades tab. So if you have questions on why things are showing up the way they're showing up, you have that here on the grades tab. Here's how to submit an assignment. And then these are really important, like uber important. Initial forum post document and response post document, because in this class, all of our initial posts are due by Wednesday and all of our response posts are due by Friday. You're going to look in the system, it's going to look like the due date is Friday, but that is not the case. All initial posts are due by Wednesday, response posts due by Friday. Make sure you understand that and you know that. So all initial posts are due by Wednesday, response posts due by Friday. Even though the due date shows Friday, I can only put one due date in the system, and unfortunately I have to put the latter due date. So make sure you read this. Also, just because you submit something doesn't mean you get full credit in this class. The whole initial posts have certain criteria that you need to meet, as well as response posts. Everything you need, a checklist, is right in these two documents. Make sure you read those. Citing references, if you've never had to use in-text citations or how to cite, here's a great document for you. Of course, there's a million other online resources. YouTube is your friend. And then here you'll see there's a video for Turnitin, because you will have 4 assignments this semester, and all of those assignments require you to submit your paper through Turnitin. You will be given immediate feedback, so if you would like to submit your paper earlier, you're more than welcome to do that, and you'll get instantaneous feedback that will help you with grammar, spelling, and if you have any issues with citations. So there you go. And then you'll see here is that each session is broken out into these kind of modules here, right? These separate little modules. And we do 3 of these a week. So we're going to cover session 1, session 2, and session 3 in week 1. And you actually see here, I have it labeled week 1. Yes, tons of work. That means you have 3 initial posts, 3 response posts, and you have some assignments in there. So really, really important. Remember, you're going to be graded on forum posts, assignments, midterm, final. The forum posts are due for each session. Initial post due by Wednesday, response post due by Friday. You have 4 assignments throughout the semester. No assignments are dropped, so you cannot miss any assignments. And then you have a midterm and a final. Very important. I give you all of the questions that are on the midterm and the final. I also give you a walkthrough video to show you what to do. On all 4 of the assignments, I also give you a walkthrough video that will show you my expectations. There's also always a rubric with the writing assignments that tells you exactly how you're going to be graded on the assignment. Really important. Remember, you do receive 2 dropped forum posts, but you do not receive any dropped assignments, nor can you make up the midterm or the final. Remember, we're in this super condensed semester, so deadlines are absolutely important, and I don't give extensions because I just can't. There's only 4 weeks. Actually, it's really less than 4 complete weeks, and I cannot give extensions on anything. So please don't ask me for extensions. Please don't tell me your computer broke, you couldn't upload something properly, any of that. You have to be able to jump in and get going right away in this class. And again, the sessions are broken up. Week 1, we'll cover 3 sessions. Week 2, we're going to cover 3 sessions, and you also have your midterm due. Week 3, we're going to cover 3 sessions. Week 4, we're going to cover 2 sessions, and then you're going to have your midterm, your final exam due. And remember, week 4 ends on a Friday, not on a Sunday. So it's really important that in week 4, you have 2 forum posts and 2 response posts, as well as the final that week. So super important to stay on track during the semester. I know it's a lot, but it's really important for you to stay on track and plan ahead. You're going to wind up spending probably 20 hours maybe a week, or 15 hours a week on this material. Really important. Remember, we don't cut out material just because it's 4 weeks. We take 15 weeks worth of work and squish it into 4 weeks. So whatever you normally would do in a 15-week semester, you're doing triple of that each week. And so it's really important. So normally each week you probably spend about what would be 8 hours a week. So 8 times 3 is 24 hours a week is what you should be looking to spend to read all of the material, comprehend the material, write out forum posts, write out response posts, do assignments, and then work on your midterm exam and your final exam. I know, it's a lot, but it is a 4-week class, and if you succeed and you put the time and energy in, you usually will see success, and you will have gained yourself 3 credits in a short and condensed period of time. So you'll see each week I have a description. It'll tell you, under each session, it'll tell you what we'll be covering. It'll tell you what's due. It'll tell you the OER textbook chapter that goes along with it. Then you'll actually see that I give a little video. So I kind of walk you through the week, what we have due, give you little hints, maybe walk you through the PowerPoint a little bit, my expectations. Then I give you the textbook. I provide a link again to the textbook. Then you have additional readings and videos that coincide with all of the information within that session. And then if you have an assignment due, it's right there. and you'll have a certification of syllabus the first week too. The form can be found here as well. And you'll read in the directions for initial posts and response posts, you'll actually see right under here all of the ins and outs of initial posts and response posts. You'll see that you're given 1 of 6 questions to answer. You need to get in early and pick a question that you like to answer and answer it. So any questions that you have about initial posts or response posts can be found right here in this document. Okay, I know it's a lot. I'm always available for questions, so feel free to reach out. Remember, your syllabus is your friend, and then each week we cover 3 sessions. So you'll have 3 sessions due each week, except for that last week where we only have 2 sessions due. As always, if you have questions, feel free to reach out. I know this is a big hurdle for us to overcome in a short period of time, but I've been teaching this now, I think, going on my 5th year, and I always have tons of students that succeed. Remember, if you're willing to work, you will reap the rewards of that effort that you put in over the short, condensed period of time. So I look forward to starting this journey with you, and if you have any questions or concerns, you're more than welcome to reach out, and I hope I'm able to help you kind of learn a little bit more about environmental conservation.